Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be a quick video, just some small updates that I want to share with you all. Actually, they're not really small updates, but just some interesting things that I've been working on recently that I want to share with you all. And as you can tell, I am at Sentown Station right now on the test server. I know recently the test server has been unavailable as I was migrating to the new Shockbite panel, and so the server has been unavailable for some time. But thank you for all your patience. Now it's back up and you can join as usual. So the first thing I wanted to show you is OBJ train rendering. As you know, I've been working on OBJ rail rendering, and now it's time for train rendering. So in this test siding, I guess it's called a museum, I am going to try to find some trains that I downloaded from the Discord server. For example, this is a Russian single section 4-axle 3-door single-sided tram built by a user called OLFS on Discord. So if you want to download this for yourself, just go to the extra content channel on Discord. So here it is, OBJ rendered train. Oh, I guess this tram doesn't have the connector in the middle. Some of the other ones do. Let me pull that up real quick. Maybe I can connect it to this one. Because remember, one of the new features of 4.0 is that you can have different combinations of train cars on the same train, which is really fun. Okay, I think this one has this one has the car connection here. Yeah, this yellow one right here. Doesn't that look amazing? Look how detailed this model is. The handrails, the chairs, everything. Doesn't look like a block bench model at all. Okay, so that's OBJ rendering, and I don't know if there are any lines that currently use OBJ trains, because this is using, or the current way to use OBJ trains would be to use Nemo's Transit expansion. And that's not available, that wasn't available in Sentown back in the day when people were playing on Sentown. There's OBJ track rendering as well. All these default tracks have been rendered in 3D by default, and that's all good. Oh wow. I guess anti-clockwise is jammed again, but at least this clockwise train is running. I'm just going through different parts of the world right now just to take a look back at some of the other stuff that was built to make sure that everything's working as usual. And it looks like for the most part everything is fine. And it looks really cool with the 3D rails as well. So one thing you might have noticed is that the tunnels, well, ignore this shaking because I haven't fixed that yet. But the tunnels look kind of weird, like the color is kind of odd. Like it has this kind of yellow tint to it, and even though I'm in the tunnel, it's not completely pitch black. And my player currently has no effects, but it's still doing that. And inside the train, the lighting seems just a bit off. Like it's a bit brighter than usual. The shadows are kind of muted, if you notice that. Just something doesn't look quite right. Let's go back to spawn and take a look. So warp spawn. Oh! We are in the Let's Play now. Surprise, surprise! So that's the next update that I wanted to tell you all. This is on the test server. So anyone joining this test server can experience this as well. So what just happened? This is the overworld, as you can see, with the moon right here, and it's nighttime right now, and we have stars up in the sky. And this is the Let's Play world, I think from a couple weeks back. That's when I downloaded the backup of the world. But other than that, the Let's Play seems pretty much normal. Look, there's a train coming through. That's the sightseeing line. I forgot if it's the local or express. Yeah, everything's working as usual. MSPT is about 5 right now, which is great. Awesome. So what just happened? let's go back to Sentown, or let's take this train for a couple of stations just to take a look, and then I'll explain what's going on. So let's enjoy the ride first. This is the overworld, and there's nothing weird going on here except that the Let's Play has been just migrated to 4.0. So, as you can see, most things have migrated over pretty well, except for some small bugs. Even the catenaries in the MTR station decoration add-on, as you can see, has migrated properly. It all looks really nice. Actually, some of the tracks here are invisible because they use a custom bridge model that has not been imported over in the resource pack. Right now I'm using a pretty old version of the Let's Play resource pack, so not everything's in here. So some trains are going to be invisible because they're not going to be added into the resource pack yet. So I'm on the sightseeing line headed west. The next station is Icon Pier. So let's take a look at Icon Pier because I think that's one of the stations that Kira built, which I really like the architecture of Kira stations. So we're at Icon Pier, and the catenaries have rendered correctly. And even the Thai font is rendering correctly. I'm pretty happy about that. Everything seems pretty much migrated over properly. Look at the catenaries. And yep, let's go down to the concourse. Yeah, some of these Jobin client mod spot lamps, they're supposed to have the block state, which is like top half, but right now they're just bottom half. Seems like all the spot lamps in the world migrated over like that. Okay, so let me explain what happened with Sentown. So if I go over here and type warp Sentown, that's how you can get back to the Sentown world. And it's loading terrain. Oh, wow, it teleported me underneath. Okay, ignore that. But if I type warp Sentown, it brings me here. And you see the weird lighting? The sky is also kind of weird colored. That's because this is actually the Nether. I copied over the region files. The maps, like block data and stuff, is stored in the region files. I copied the region files over to where the Nether region files were supposed to be. So technically, I just entered the Nether. That's why there's all this weird fog, and the sky doesn't have clouds, doesn't have stars, and it's always kind of this daytime foggy state. So basically, I combined Sentown and the Let's Play all together in the same world, just different dimensions. So when you join the testing server, you're going to join into the Let's Play, that's the overworld, and then if you warp to Sentown here, this is going to be in the Nether. Everything else should work pretty much the same. Look, the shuttle train is here. The Senton Grand Circular is here. You probably won't see this OBJ train though because it's using some custom resource pack that I downloaded. Okay, this train's here. Everything should work the same. This is the clockwise via Green Horizons. See, the lighting inside this train is just a little bit different. Just looks a bit brighter than usual, a bit weird. And if you go into tunnels, it's not completely dark as well. So that's all my updates. I said it's gonna be a short video, but it ended up to be about 10 minutes long. I don't know why I ended up just talking so much, but I'm really excited about what's coming in 4.0. I think the release has been delayed for a little bit because OBJ rendering for the tracks and for the trains was a popular suggestion or a popular request because NTE wasn't being ported over to 4.0 just yet. The features are going to be missing if I just release the 4.0 update by itself. And I know a lot of players use OBJ rendering for tracks and trains, so I feel like it's a feature that will be best integrated into the main mod, which is what I'm trying to do right now. So I hope you understand, and I hope you're excited for 4.0. And if you want, you can always come onto this server. For instructions of how to do that, please take a look at my other video, which I will link in the description of this video. So please remember to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you on this test server, and stay tuned for more 4.0 updates. Bye!